Some people are born with naturally thin frames and the metabolism that allows them to eat pretty much whatever they want and never gain weight. It might be tempting for these people to forego working out altogether, but exercise does a lot more than help us burn calories to lose weight. In fact, not getting enough exercise can have a pretty significant impact on what's going on in our bodies and the future of our health. Here's what happens when you don't exercise enough. Poor diet. Many people who exercise regularly also eat very healthy diets. While it may seem like this is always due to a conscious choice to be healthier, it turns out that people who are more active actually crave healthy food. Scientists call it the transfer effect, which is when a person starts to improve one area of life and that automatically triggers a desire to improve others. The problem comes when someone falls off the wagon with their exercise routine, since it doesn't take their nutrition long to follow. Your body stops craving highly nutritious foods because it no longer needs the extra sustenance.
What the heck is that?
Who puts broccoli on pizza?
That's it. I'm done.
Congratulations, San Francisco! You've ruined pizza!
Instead, nutritionally poor foods like potato chips and chocolate cake become more enticing. And once you start eating junk, you start craving more junk. Sleepless nights. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 1 in 3 American adults is not getting enough sleep, and a lack of exercise might be a contributing factor in that shocking statistic. Regular exercise has been shown to increase total sleep time and leave people feeling more alert and well-rested throughout the day. But it's important to note that while a single day of exercise does produce some small improvements to sleep compared to those who do not exercise, only those who engage in regular exercise see a significant difference in sleep quality. Slowing down. If you don't exercise regularly, you may find that when you climb a flight of stairs or carry a heavy bag of groceries for more than a few feet, you get out of breath. Regular exercise results in improved cardiovascular and lung health and improved functional capacity. This means your body has greater efficiency for taking in and absorbing oxygen, even when your body is fatigued. Without regular exercise, your body is not as efficient at absorbing oxygen when it's under strain, which is why you may get lightheaded and can't catch your breath. Your metabolism will also decrease after prolonged periods of a sedentary lifestyle. Research has shown that exercise helps increase a person's resting metabolic rate, or RMR, which is the rate at which your metabolism functions when you're not exercising or otherwise active. While RMR is affected by other factors as well, increases in RMR from regular exercise are valuable. But when you don't get enough exercise, your underused muscles gradually shrink and your body fat percentage increases, further slowing your metabolism. By getting enough exercise now and increasing your RMR, you can be proactive about your metabolism rather than reactive in the years down the road. Increased injuries. The more you use your body, the more accustomed it is to movement and the more it can deal with before it becomes fatigued. So when you don't exercise, your muscles become deconditioned. What this means is that when you're sedentary, the result is a partial or complete reversal of any prior gains in strength, cardiovascular fitness, and flexibility or mobility. One consequence of these losses in physical fitness can be injury and lower back pain. So if you're starting to notice a few more aches and a bit more stiffness when you wake up in the morning, it may be time to use it or lose it. Mood swings. Another consequence of skipping the gym is that you may feel grumpier or sadder than usual because, when it comes to your mood, exercise can play a big part. Some scientists argue that this is because exercise has an effect on neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine levels in the brain, which can help make us feel happy. For people who exercise a lot and then stop, it can almost be like going through withdrawal from a drug.
I don't think you want any help. I think you want to have a little pity party.
Meanwhile, stress levels can also be affected by your daily routine because both inflammation and oxidative stress have been shown to be important in the development of psychological stress and anxiety. Regular exercise serves as an anti-inflammatory that can help reduce this kind of stress, which then reduces psychological stress. Weakened bones. While cardio training is important for your heart, it isn't the only type of exercise you should be doing. In fact, resistance training, like lifting weights or doing bodyweight exercises, may be one of the most beneficial types of exercise for women in particular. As we age, our bones get weaker. This is especially true of women who are 4 times as likely as men to suffer from osteoporosis. By engaging in resistance training before menopause, a woman will increase her bone mass and reduce her risk of developing osteoporosis. For those who are already postmenopausal, strength training is still shown to be more effective for increasing bone mass than non-weight-bearing cardiovascular exercise. Shorter lifespan. Numerous studies have shown that in addition to decreasing the risk for certain cancers and improving cardiovascular health, exercise helps you live longer overall. It turns out that regular exercise is associated with a 30% decrease in all-cause mortality. That is, all of the things that could possibly kill someone. This means people who exercise are less likely to experience death caused by disease and have a greater chance of dying of natural causes. If you don't get enough exercise, you may be at higher risk for disease and a shortened lifespan. Leading a sedentary lifestyle has been linked with diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and all-cause mortality. In other words, it isn't just about weight and sleep. Exercise may actually be a question of life and death in the long run. So for the sake of your mind, body, and longevity, it's time to get up and move.
And I will exercise.
Yes, you will.
Thanks for watching. Click the list icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.